Hey, guess where I am? I don't know exactly. I'm not sure what the name of the last town I went through is or what the next town I'll come to is. I can tell you this. This morning I checked out of my hotel in Marshall, Texas, and which is just west of Shreveport, Louisiana, on I-20, and you come to Marshall, and I'm headed to uh, Lake Texoma to go fishing next Monday. Today is Saturday, and I've stopped. You know, they say as you drive, well, I needed a comfort break, right? And they say as you're driving, it's good to stop every hour or two anyway and stretch your legs and kind of get refocused. This makes it safer to drive, you know. So I'm at this rest area. This is a picnic area. And I only learned recently from my buddy the sock monkey that in Texas, if they call it a picnic area, it means, you know, they'll have like picnic tables and trash cans and, you know, nice place to stop, but no restrooms. If it's called a rest stop, then they do have restrooms. So we have picnic areas and rest stops. And I'm at a picnic area, but it's really nice. I'm surrounded by pine trees, which is not a lot of those down in central Texas where I live. So this is very different terrain around here, and it's just, I'm really enjoying my drive because I'm on the way today, or my next main stop, I'm going to Paris, Texas. From Marshall to Paris, and then I'm going to Bonham, and then north up to Durant, Oklahoma. So I'm about to tell you all this to tell you I'm far away from home. And if you watch my channel, or I'll tell you right now, I'm a geocacher. I was really into geocaching some years ago, like did it all the time. Now I stop and get one every now and then, or look for one. You don't always get them. You attempt to find them. Geocaching is a game where people go out and they hide something, a container or something, and put a log sheet in it. And they post the coordinates at geocaching.com. There's an app, and you can go and tap on that on the map, and it'll show you within 15 or 20 feet or so, if you have good service, of where that is. And I've made videos. I made some by myself and some with my buddy the sock monkey, where we've gone out and looked for a geocache, but always with the process being, we go shoot it, and sometimes it might take you 20 or 30 minutes to find a geocache, and that wouldn't be a video that I would want to use, right? So I'm going to try something a little risky here. I'm going to go try to find I looked when I stopped at this picnic area, and to see if there are frequently, or sometimes there's a geocache at these places. And I stopped to look, and sure enough, there is one. And we're going to go. It sounds like a pretty good one to me, reading the description and what people have left in the comments that have found it. Well, let's go try to find this geocache, and I'm away from home, so I don't have editing software. I don't edit on my phone. I know some people do. While I'm on my trip right here, I'm not going to try to learn to do that. I have my laptop with me, but the editing software that I use, Movavi, is a paid subscription, and you only get to have it on one machine. I could have it on my laptop, but then it wouldn't be on my PC at home, which is what I prefer. So I don't have editing software that I know how to use anyway. So let's go try to find it. What I'm getting at is, this is not going to be edited. This is almost like live, but it's not live, but it's real time doing this. And this is called The Marker, is the name of the geocache. And I know from looking at the map that it's right over here. Let me turn my camera around and I'll show you. See, this is not typical for what I see in my area. Those trees are way up yonder. Beautiful sky. It's a beautiful day. It's about 76 degrees. And so far this year, all summer in central Texas, we've been mid to high 90s, sometimes bumping up around 100 degrees. Just it's kind of brutal to be out and about and walking and trying to do stuff. This is just a nice picnic area. See, there is the Black Pearl. And I was in the parking lot at a a dirt race last night. You couldn't tell, could you? I looked like that too till I took a shower. Not quite, but it was fun. I had a blast. And yeah, somebody up there, I think they're getting their mail. Oh no, I don't know, he's a roofing oh, he's just pulled over, probably using the phone or something like that. Security notice, dumping animals is against the law. And there's a video surveillance camera on that sign. I wonder if they have video surveillance at this is run by I think TxDOT probably is who maintains these parks. So anyway, the geocache is over here somewhere, and it's called the marker. And since it's over here, I see that sign. That sign is getting kind of overgrown. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make this and upload it as I go down the road, headed on to Paris, Texas. And fasten safety belts, state law. You can sort of read it if you look real close. Got a lot of brush here, and looking at the app, it's right here somewhere. Hold on, let me check. Let's see here. And tell you what. I'm sorry about that. That's my bad. I was swatting mosquitoes, and sorry. I was swatting mosquitoes and I hit my phone. I do have mosquitoes here. I need to find this geocache. Okay, let me turn this around. Like I said, this is unedited. This is raw as it happened, because it's not live, so it's as it happened, not as it happened. So I'm looking for a container of some sort. And that looks like plastic cowling off of a vehicle. I don't think that's it. I don't think it's in that brush pile. There's no way I can get through this. It's too thick. So I'm going to try to find my way around to the back side of that sign over here. See if I can find a gap. There's an old tire. Yeah, that's not good. And the one thing, I might have to tread lightly, go a little slowly here, because it would really mess up my little trip, my little mini vacation to get snake bit. This is kind of what we're up into. It's just a thicket, I guess you would call it. But there's some little paths through here. I don't see anything that has thorns on it. I got shorts on, so I don't want to get into any thorns. I think I can work my way up through here. Look at that big old trunk of that big old pine tree. That thing is tall. Look. Oh. Pine cone. I think I should keep that as a souvenir. Okay, so there's the sign over there, but it says the marker, and that's a sign. That's not a marker, but it's right. I mean, the thing says it's right here. We're within 15 or 20 feet. See down close to the bottom of it, there's a big stone. That's going to be a solid rock. That's not a container. Here's something. What is that? This was found last on July 25th. This is October. That's an old power steering fluid or brake fluid can. That's not it. There's another one of those stones. There's another one of those stones. They're like all the same size and sticking the same amount out of the ground. That's interesting. That is not a natural stone formation. So the thing that I have learned to do over time, I'm not seeing anything. And this is supposed to be a large geocache. It's not a teeny tiny thing, or it's called a regular, which means it has some size to it. Now there's what's left of a post right by that pine tree. Let's look around this pine tree here. So a feature like that is a geocacher is prone to, putting a cache near something like that, not just randomly out with nothing around. Let's see. Oh, looky there. Walked around the back side of this pine tree right here. Look what I see. There we go. It's an ammo can. That is a regular. You know what? I didn't bring a pen with me to sign the log. Well, this is nice. It's in nice condition, taken care of. Got swag in there. Swag means you take something and you leave something. You leave something in it. And in here, there's a spiral little notebook, memo book, and I'll go get a pen and come back up here and log. I am Blue Stars Forever. Comes from the Dallas Cowboys. Go Cowboys! And you see, it's just stuff you get at the dollar store, trinkets and beads and whatnots. And hey, we found it, and let's see. How long has my thing been going? I don't know, but I don't want it to be too long because I'm going to be uploading it as I go down the road, hopefully, if that'll work. I'm coming up on 12 minutes. That's it. I found a geocache from the start of recording a video to the end. And I just, hey, here you go. There you go. I found the marker, and that marker, oh, you know what? I think I know what that is. I just thought of it. That is a survey marker. Before they had the geo-coordinate stuff, looking at satellites and all that stuff, in the old days, surveyors, they had to have some starting point, some known point of location on the Earth's location. And that these things that they put in the ground, that is a survey marker, I'm pretty sure. And I can't explain all the technicalities of that because I don't know a whole lot about surveying. But when they had to survey off a plot of property or something, they had to go to a known exact coordinate, a location, and start from there and then measure to get the survey work that they needed to do done. I think that's what that is. So I understand now why it's called the marker. It works for me. Hey, I'm gonna go treat other people and critters the way you want to be treated. Until next time, this is Todd, and I'm out. I'm headed on to Paris, Texas. Bye-bye.